from KB, and I'm going to give you my review of the Quench Anti-breakage Creme from ROOT2TIP. I'm going to use it during the month of May, and also their Detangling Leave-in Conditioner as well. And what I am also going to show you is I'm going to try a perm rod set, which I've never really done before on my hair. So I'm going to use the chunky grey ones, and I just got these from an Afro shop in South East London. £1.89 for about 12, and I think that's the next size down. I'll use those, and I'm going to go for quite a fluffy look, not a really set look, or just maybe just at the ends. And I'm going to be using the leave-in conditioner and the Quench cream to do that. So I'm starting this set on dry stretched hair, and I've had my hair in these twists for about a week. These chunky twists, all different sizes. It's just been really low maintenance, and it has been super hot in London today, so my hair is quite dry. So it'll be really good to see how the leave-in conditioner and the cream work together to moisturise my hair and how it feels at the end. I'm just going to go ahead and take all of these twists out, and during the week I've just been detangling each twist, so it should be quite detangled. But I'm not going to do lots of combing and brushing to detangle it further. I'll just use my fingers, and hopefully I'll still get a good set. Okay, here we are with all of the twists out. It's quite a nice twist out effect. Anyway, that's not the style we're doing today. So just taking them all out. I think I'm just going to further separate them, and then I'm going to start from the back, and I'm going to apply, I'm going to spray some leave-in conditioner and then put in some cream, and I may, although this has got shea butter in it, I may put some of my whipped shea butter as well to each section, but I'll see how it goes. Okay, so I have put in a few already, and as you can see I'm just doing the ends. I'm keeping the roots quite fluffy, still quite fairly stretched, and I'll just show you what I've been doing. So I've just been grabbing sections and not taking care to part cleanly, just taking sections like so. I'm taking the leave-in conditioner, and I find the spray pump on this quite difficult to use if my hand is slipping. I find I have to hold it with 2 hands like that. Anyway, so I'm just smoothing along the leave-in conditioner. Just concentrate on my ends like that. Make sure that it's properly distributed. Now I'm just going to take some of the cream. It's very yellow. I'll show it to you there. Sorry, bits of hair. I'm just going to be taking a little bit, about that much. Just smooth it along the hair. Like that. Again, concentrating on the ends, adding a little bit more on the ends. And smoothing it down. You can see my hair is really starting to shrink. Pin it down. Now my hair is shedding quite a bit at the moment because I am 10 weeks post having my baby girl, so I'm finding lots of shed hairs everywhere, but that happened with my other children as well. So I'm going to take my perm rod, just twist the ends, going to roll upwards. When I get to about here, I'll stop and clip it on. Like that. Okay, so we'll see what these come out like. Don't know what they're going to be like. We will see. Okay, so I will go away and do the rest. Right, it's all done, and I've made each section quite chunky. I ran out of rods, so I just 2-strand twisted the front section and I sort of bantu knotted them up. I also 2-strand twisted the roots of some areas that were quite big in a bit to keep them a little flatter. Anyway, I'm all done. I'll cover my head and it's time for bed. So, my thoughts on the cream. The cream had a really nice aroma. It smells quite soft and mild, almost like a product that you would use on a baby. I think this cream is a good thick conditioning cream. When used with the leave-in spray, it left my hair feeling quite soft and nourished, even though the set didn't come out as I had hoped. I guess this nourishing feeling comes from the fact that it contains ceramides, which are basically lipids which bind the cuticle to the cortex. So I think this product will be really good for someone who is looking to nurse their hair back to health after perhaps a long period of neglect. Perhaps their hair's become really dry and damaged, and you're looking for a cream, a leave-in, perhaps that would really condition and begin that process of repairing and restoring the malnourished hair. What I also really like about the cream is that it contains a great selection of nourishing oils. So it's good as a sealant in itself. My advice would be to make sure that you add enough moisture to your hair before using this cream, so that your hair stays as moisturised as possible for as long as possible. I would also say when using this cream, make sure that you use a very small amount on each section. I think I used too much on my hair, so my hair was a little bit greasy when I took out the perm rods. Even though I used a bit too much, the cream still dried clear, which I really liked. Sometimes when you use leave-in conditioners that are quite thick and quite creamy, if you use too much they can leave a residue, but I didn't see any residue in my hair when using this cream. When it first goes on, it looks like you're spreading butter all over your hair, and it doesn't look like it's going to dry clear at all, but it does. Okay, my thoughts on the leave-in conditioner. Like the cream, it has a really soft, pleasant aroma. Again, just like a product that a baby would use. I think it would be good as a spray for refreshing a twist out and styles like that, as it contains lots of moisturising ingredients like glycerin, aloe vera and of course water. My advice, if you have 4C hair like mine, when you're applying the product, I would definitely say make sure the nozzle is quite a distance away from your hair to get a good even distribution. I think I held it a bit too close to my hair and I found that it clumped in places and it was difficult to smooth out. I'm not sure why that was, as I held it just as close on my daughter's hair as I did on mine, and it didn't clump when I used it for her. So I tried the leave-in as a detangler on my hair, dry, and it didn't really work in that instance. I found that, like I said, it clumped in one area. I found it difficult to smooth it along my hair, and because it contains a lot of water, it caused my hair to shrink. I think oils work better for the type of hair that I have rather than a water-based product, but who knows, perhaps if I tried it when my hair was wet, then it would work better, but I don't really detangle my hair wet anymore because of the shrinkage, the high shrinkage that I have. Anyway, I tried a conditioner on my daughter's hair, daughter number 1, who has 3A, 3B curls, and it was fantastic. I sprayed it on, I smoothed it along her hair, I used a Denman brush afterwards, and the tangles just melted away. I mean, I think it's a great detangler for ladies who have a looser curl pattern. Both the cream and the leave-in conditioner are available to buy online for $11.99. I think the cream would last for a long time. Like I said, a little goes a long way with this cream, so I think that would be really good value for money. I think this spray would be a good detangler for those with a looser curl pattern, but I wouldn't recommend it for someone who has quite kinky, coily hair to use when they're detangling their hair. But I think it is a good spray to use when you're trying to refresh your hair, and that goes for any curl pattern. So whether you've got really kinky hair like mine or whether you've got a looser curl pattern, I think it would be a good spray for refreshing your hair between styles. And one last point, if you do have 4C hair, I wouldn't recommend using this leave-in conditioner by itself as a leave-in conditioner. I would use something that was thick and creamy alongside this spritz to make sure that your hair stayed really moisturised. I hope you found all the information in this video really helpful. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. And thank you again for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.